Hello dear workshop specialists! We welcome you to a new episode of our Tech Nuggets. Today everything revolves around fuel supply. Wolfgang is now revealing to you the special features of our Bosch fuel supply modules and electric fuel pumps. Wolfgang, let's take a quick look back. Earlier motor vehicles did not require an electric fuel pump.
Yes. Gravity, gasoline and mechanical pumps were sufficient to supply the engine with fuel. However, nowadays almost all modern vehicles with diesel or gasoline combustion engines have an electric fuel pump, regardless of whether they are cars, trucks or motorcycles.
And why?
That's easy to explain. Electric fuel pumps provide the right amount of fuel at the right pressure so that the engine will run reliably. There are many different concepts when it comes to fuel supply. Today we are concentrating on fuel supply modules that are installed directly in the tank. For that we have our expert Dennis here with us. The structure of a module is always similar. It consists of a fuel pump, a flange connected with guided rods at the pot, and a fuel filter. For demonstration purposes, we have dismantled it here. And a side-mounted level sensor. Dennis, let's take a closer look at the individual components.
Okay, Wolfgang. Let's start with the electric fuel pump. The fuel flows through the electric motor. The electric motor drives a roller cell pump or turbine pump. It can have carbon brushes or be brushless. In the past, the fuel pump was supplied with current via relay and continuously pumped at full power when the engine started. Today, most fuel pumps are demand controlled and only deliver the required amount of fuel to the injection system. This saves energy. In particular, brushless pumps, which already require a pump control unit, are very well suited for this.
Let's move on to the fuel filter. The pre- and main filter's job is to remove impurities such as dirt particles, water or other undesired substances from the fuel before they reach the engine.
In the gasoline engine, the main filter is permanently integrated into the fuel module and designed to remain in the vehicle for the entire lifespan.
And how about diesel engines?
In diesel engines, however, the main filter is usually found in the engine compartment. The main filter in a diesel engine must be regularly replaced to ensure optimal filtering performance. This change usually occurs as part of the inspection or maintenance of the vehicle.
By the way, you can find a separate how-to video on our YouTube channel.
A jet pump located at the bottom ensures that the pot is always filled with fuel. Think of you as the driver when your fuel gauge is already blinking and you know that you only have about 2 or 3 liters left in your tank. Anyway, your engine is still running reliably without any stuttering, even if the fuel moves back and forth in the tank when cornering or driving up and down the hills. All thanks to this pot here. The flange, which is connected to the pot, holds the module in the correct position and seals the tank. It always has an electrical connection and at least one hydraulic connection. Additional hydraulic connections can be provided for the fuel return or auxiliary heater.
And last but not least, we have the fuel level sensor in the tank.
Yes, Wolfgang. It consists of a float and a potentiometer. Depending on the amount of gasoline in the tank, the position of the float and thus the resistance changes. The fuel level is displayed accordingly in the fuel gauge in the driver's cockpit.
Thank you, Dennis, for all these interesting and technical insights.
The most common cause of failure is contamination with dirt particles. This can lead to a clogged filter, a reduced delivery rate, excessive noise being heard from the fuel pump, or being blocked completely. In some cases, the module may be accessible via a service hatch under the rear seat. In other cases, however, the tank must be removed downwards. When removing the module, it's crucial to use the appropriate special tool. The use of a hammer and punch is not recommended, as this may cause damage. After working on the fuel module, the tightness of the flange and fuel connections must be checked. Bosch always includes a safety leaflet in the box. Please read this carefully to minimize the risk of damage.
Bosch has been setting standards for fuel supply modules in cars and trucks for over 50 years. What makes Bosch modules so special?
Our products are characterized by a high quality, reliability, and a long lifespan. They are ready to install right out of the box. As an OE supplier, Bosch continually invests in research and development. Our spare parts for the aftermarket are therefore always state-of-the-art. At our development and manufacturing sites, we test our modules according to original equipment standards. Our pumps are tested for a lifespan of 2,500 hours. This means that a car can circle the Earth with an average speed of 60 kilometers or 40 miles per hour about 4 times.
Low-quality fuel modules can not only lead to unexpected failure, subsequent repairs and dissatisfied workshop customers. They are also a safety risk to the driver and passengers. So quality pays off. Despite the advancing electrification of drive systems, the combustion engine will remain relevant in your workshop for many years to come. Bosch is your partner for the maintenance and repair. Bosch supports you with reliable spare parts and professional tools, diagnostic equipment and training. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to hit the like button, and for more information, visit our website. You will find the link down below.